Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. Team, we're set for football. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And he's up across the 25 and down at the The
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You talk about this Giant defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Liking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Panthers at 5-8, 3 games under 500. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Third and 5.
Get it. Let's go.
They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. Well, he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
No, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
Come on. Panther 60.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Slayton. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Shedding the tackle. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. And I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Viking, 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Taken in at the 22. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Well, it's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pack Warriors 70.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll toss this right side to Hubbard. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw here. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19. Ready.
On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him.
Well, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On the give, it's Mims. Well, we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And they need two. Here's third down. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Here we go. Set 18. Pioneer. 60 Vikes.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I absolutely like the thought there. Go after them before they really know what hit them, because they took the ball away after the turnover, took their shot, hoping to catch the defense a little bit unsettled. Weren't successful in doing it, but they did let them know that they will be aggressive.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A run, it's Mims with it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Street, check smash, check smash.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one complete to the gap. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Nineteen tight, 19 tight.
They'll set up a throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Now he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. It looks like they'll move things around here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
How about Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
2nd and 2. For the right side here, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timber with go street. Nineteen tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to look to throw. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard
line. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 18-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd and 4. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. And he works free. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this... It was about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Mims. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Second and inches at the Panthers' 16-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. 7-5, Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
It's third down and less than a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt.
They'll set up to throw. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 19, Lions.
Back to throw. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
70, Rig alert. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 11. Check, Bobcat. Cup 19. Warriors 7, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Go.
He'll look to throw. They'll find McMillan here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Down. Viking 18 Rattler.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. 7-5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. Hook up a 15 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Play fake. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a quarterback sneak. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready? Brasco 80. Pioneer.
They'll drop the throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Okay, break. Hop, ready. 19, come 19, come 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Let's go. Not Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go street. Say, hey. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Second and 13. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Abdul Carter charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 50, trap 60. Mustang 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A short throw to Ingram. Into space at the 45. Down the left sideline. And down to the 28-yard line. A big connection on that one. 44 yards.
First down. A pickup of 44 yards on the play.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On play action, they'll throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
79 Bravo. 19, 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And shedding through the tackle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch him do it.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he floated one out there incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
The Giants on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19. Check out.
Back to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Dragon 60. Go.
They're going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Richie Grant. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors, 38 yards. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here.
This is caught by McMillan.
And they're working across midfield inside the 45.
16 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw.
Got a man, that's Leggett.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Cougar 19.
That's another.
Now they'll change things up.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw again.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard
from 21 yards away.
And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Panthers will line up for the
19
two-point
Tiger,
conversion.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. A big-time special teams play here in the fourth quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Short throw held in by Trimble.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Olsen Akibo on the coverage.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And they will advance
Gets this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup Panther 11, Panther 11. Riggs, Riggs. Warrior 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter.
That'll give them 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Lion.
Now back to throw. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll look to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He'll try and do this himself.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Gano's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Campbell making the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, but it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock, and let your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That ball caught by Campbell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So it's a win here for the Giants, and it was their